Today on BTV News Channel 3, the end of the school year is upon us, and we bid farewell to Benjamin's dynamic teaching duo.
And we will look back at a successful Benjamin Spring Dance concert.
Plus, in BTV Sports, spring has sprung on the Benjamin football team. We'll hit the gridiron for a sneak peek at the new look of the Buccaneers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to BTV News. I'm Christina Murad.
And I'm Maddie Wilson. You give us 15 minutes and we'll give you the latest news that affects you and the Benjamin School.
Plenty to bring you today, including sitting down with the college counselors and looking back at their first year at Benjamin.
And we find out your plans for summer, but first, our top story. Well, in just 4 more days, Benjamin will be saying goodbye to the 110 members of the senior class as they begin the next chapter in their lives. And shortly after, the same for one of Benjamin's iconic teaching couples. Mr. and Mrs. McVicker will be leaving the Benjamin School for the Pacific Northwest. But before they do, BTV's Gavin Anderson had a chance to catch up with them for this report.
After 12 years at the Benjamin School, the History Department will have to say goodbye to 2 of its prominent members, the McVickers. We spoke to Mrs. McVicker about the next chapter of their lives after the Benjamin School.
Our family is moving to Seattle. I am taking a job at an independent school there to oversee their academic programs as the Director of Teaching and Learning. I'm really going to miss the close-knit family environment that I've created here. I've made a lot of great relationships, and I feel like this is a place where I grew up. I met my husband here, obviously. I had my kids here, and it's definitely bittersweet to be leaving.
Some Benjamin students weighed in on how the McVickers affected their high school lives in and out of the classroom.
Mr. McVicker encouraged me to take all 5 AP history courses throughout my 4 years here so I could get the Super Slammer Award. I really enjoyed their classes. They're really nice people, and they introduced me to the school really well as an underclassman, and they made the classes really fun. We played taboo a lot in Mr. McVicker's class. I was planning on taking a class with each of them next year, so I'm kind of sad that they're leaving, but I wish them luck.
They're definitely 2 of the most influential and intelligent teachers I've ever had. I know one thing I've learned from Mr. McVicker, he always says work smarter, not harder. So that's just something to live by. It always goes back in my mind when I'm doing work, and I'm thankful for the 3 classes that I've had with them. I wish them both good luck in Washington State. I know I'm going to miss them, and I'm sure that the school and all the future students will miss not having them.
From BTV and the whole TBS community, good luck to the McVickers and the next chapter of their lives on the West Coast. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Gavin Anderson.
Thanks, Gavin, and good luck to the McVickers. You will both be missed. Well, it is not an ending, but a beginning for our college counselors. After all 3 of them took over the program at the start of the year, it is time to reflect back on how their first year at the helm has gone. BTV's Jack McCluskey sat down with all 3 of them and has more.
The college counseling team feels as though they're off to a great start, but they only feel that they'll get better in the future.
Looking back on the year in college counseling, I think the biggest thing that we'll have an advantage of next year is just getting to know, especially this junior class, several more months ahead, as opposed to kind of going into the fire in July and August and trying to basically get a good relationship with the seniors like in a short amount of time. I think understanding what it means to attend Benjamin.
Mrs. Goldberg recaps her first year.
So this year, it seems kind of unbelievable that it's already April, especially because, the seniors are all pretty much settled at this point. We spent the fall really focusing on getting their applications to where they needed to be, supporting them through the process, and then we were able to shift our attention to the younger grades. So I'm proud of what we had a chance to accomplish. We put in some programming for college essays, for our case studies night. We've done a lot when I sit back and reflect on it.
The head of college counseling is pleased with all of the progress they have made thus far.
It has been a crazy year. We came in and I think we blinked and it was November, and we had met with all the seniors and we had tried to do all the things and get everybody into school. And I'm very pleased with the options that the seniors have. I think that's more on them than on us, but I'm glad that that went well. And then we next thing we did is we got to, try to meet all the freshmen, the sophomores and stuff. So I think we did a great job this year, pulling out a lot of different programs. I am looking forward to next year when we have more time.
The new college counseling team is off to a great start, and they wish to continue their success in the years to come. This has been Jack McCluskey reporting to you from BTV Channel 3 News.
Thank you, Jack, and thank you, college counselors, for a great year. Speaking of a great year, the school year always seems to culminate on a high note with the spring dance concert, and this year is no exception. Performing artists from both the middle school and the upper school hit the stage in Benjamin Hall for a night of Broadway classics. BTV's Joe Mariani was there and shares the sights and sounds.
Lots of fun, but it's also hard work. Takes a lot to put something together. So we basically work all year. We're working on technique in our classes and our after-school program. We had our dance team competition in February, so after February we were able to get started on working on our program. We decided in February, Mrs. Rudner and I, to do a Broadway-based show. And at that time, we put our heads together and tried to map it out. And we ended up, I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but we ended up doing a whole Billy Joel section dedicated to his musical, which is called Moving Out. And Jill Nicholas, who's one of our teachers, was actually in that show. So it was really kind of neat to get her perspective on what good pieces would work out. Always great. And our finale piece, we worked together with the Sparklers. So the Dazzlers and the Sparklers were able to, isn't that cute, the Sparklers? They were able to perform together, especially bittersweet because this was Mrs. Rudner's last time working with us because she's going to be leaving the school at the end of the year. So for me and for the girls that have had her, it's going to be kind of a sad moment. But it was really great to work together one more time, collaborating on a project.
Thanks, Joe, and that will bring us to a timeout. We are going to step aside for just a minute, but plenty more ahead when BTV continues. We will get a look at the Buccaneer football team under the direction of new head coach Eric Kresser. BTV Sports is coming up next.
Hey, I was wondering if you could, what are you doing?
Hey Luke, what's up?
I had a question about the test. Are you busy right now?
Yeah, don't I look busy?
Yeah, want me to come back another time?
Yeah, can you come back later? I'm straightening these desks.
Yeah, okay. I need a Snickers.
Why, Luke?
You're not you and you're hungry. Better? Better.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers, get some nuts.
Hi, I'm Zach Thomas of the Miami Dolphins.
O'Donnell has to double pump, and Zach Thomas with the interception. Hello, Zach. Zach Thomas has just set a Miami record with his 4th career interception return for a touchdown.
And BTV Sports is coming up next.
Hello everyone, and welcome to BTV Sports. I'm Michael Labosco, bringing you everything that is Benjamin Athletics. The boys of fall have become the boys of spring as the Buccaneer football team hit the practice field to get ready for the spring game. This is the first time under the new direction of Coach Eric Kresser, and the 2018 version has high hopes for a state championship.
The 2018 Benjamin Bucks have set many goals for the upcoming season.
We want to have a better record than the previous year. We want to win our conference. We want a bunch of our seniors to sign with the college football team. So we have a lot of senior goals and team goals, but the ultimate every year is going to be to win a state championship.
Next year's captains believe that the team's strengths will be the key to victory in 2018.
I think we have a good leadership. Got a new head coach in Kresser. I think he's leading us in the right direction. He's trying to build something special at the school. We have 4 senior captains, and